We are live in our nation's capital on this Friday evening following honor flight to Kern County. In fact, we have about 110 veterans, a total of about 160 people, including guardians and the media and stuff like that. But tomorrow's going to be a big day. But let's talk about the weather first. Outside right now, temperatures are still pretty pleasant. We're currently at 79 degrees. The humidity 28%, winds out of the north-northeast at 5 miles per hour. We had a high temperature today of 95 degrees, and the low this morning cooled down into the 60s. And here's what we got. We were hot today into the mid-90s. Tomorrow we will be about 100 degrees, so getting even warmer. And then we could also see near 100-degree heat on Sunday as well before things begin to cool off going into Monday. So once we flip the calendar into June, it will begin to cool down a little bit. High temperature today, 95 degrees. It was pleasant in San Luis Obispo at 74, and otherwise 60s in Santa Barbara and in Santa Maria. And up in the mountains got up into the 80s today. And skies have been just generally cleared. Low clouds along the coast. No significant change in that pattern expected anytime soon. A big upper-level high-pressure system right over the top of us. But then a change will begin to develop once we get into Monday and beyond. The temperatures will begin to go down just a little. In fact, you'll notice a cold front going by, bringing a cooler substance to California for a couple of days, and then we will begin to warm up a little bit after that, and then look for another trough to come through right around Thursday and Friday of next week. So some interesting changes taking place. Tonight, though, not too bad. We'll look at low temperatures down into the 60s, mid-60s, 58 in Delano. And highs tomorrow will get up into the near 100-degree range. Look for temperatures in the mountains to drop into the 40s and 50s tonight. And highs tomorrow will be getting up into the 80s pretty far. Look for temperatures then in the Kern River Valley to also cool off a little bit. And we'll be looking at fairly nice weather for the next couple of days. And it looks like the weather computer not working for me here temporarily. So let's come on back to one shot here. It was a beautiful day today. It was a cool morning, and it was an early morning when all of the veterans got here and started their epic trip across the country to Washington, D.C.
And for those of you on the white bus, good morning!
Kern County Vietnam veterans arrived at CSUB in the 3 o'clock hour Friday morning and loaded up into 3 buses headed for LAX. A total of 110 blue shirt veterans, the first all-Vietnam vets honor flight, got to LAX early. A total of 160, including many red-shirted guardians. It was about 6 hours to Baltimore-Washington International via Nashville. The Southwest Airlines pilot, himself an Air Force combat veteran, was honored to ferry our heroes to the East Coast.
It's a great honor, great privilege. Their attitudes were fantastic. Just America's best. They're heroes.
Welcome to Washington. What do you think?
I'm overwhelmed. This is almost makes me want to cry.
At the twilight's last gleaming, our veterans arrived to cheers that went on for 25 minutes.
And I think this is so meaningful, so powerful, so inspiring that we did not do right at the time. It does not matter what your political beliefs are. These men and women are serving our country.
Following the rousing reception, everyone enjoyed barbecue at the Ferndale Volunteer Fire Department.
Good chow. Good chow. Good mess. Whatever you want to call it, it's great.
It was pretty good food, the barbecue was, and we have breakfast scheduled for 6 o'clock in the morning, and that's not that long from right now. I was going to have Lori Crown here and a few other of the honor flight Kern County people, but it has been an exhausting day, and they are getting some well-deserved sleep right now. Tomorrow, we're going to be visiting the Capitol, of course, the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, the World War II Memorial, the Korean Memorial, and lots of other things. On Sunday, we'll be over at Arlington National Cemetery, so it is a jam-packed weekend for all of our heroes, and one woman at the festivities coming up tomorrow. So from Washington, back to you.
And Miles, something many people may not know watching at home, you're a veteran yourself. What was this experience like for you?
Well, I was not actually in the jungles of Vietnam, but I was a weather observer at the time. I worked with Apollo 17 Commander Gene Cernan, It was the early 70s, but it was kind of a different time, and I helped to weather support for some of the people that did end up in Vietnam. And these people are the heroes, and finally, after 40 years, they're getting the reception that they deserve.
Absolutely.
Yes.
What a great honor there. All right, Miles, thank you very much. We'll check back with you later.